Okay guys, welcome to the CTF on TryHackMe. CTF is so popular CTF, and in my opinion there's so too much video on YouTube and or internet, but I'm gonna be share you guys here how can we are using ChatGPT and we on our CTF challenge and something like that, or for example on the cybersecurity, because this ChatGPT is really good now. If you're buying ChatGPT Plus is over there, and I'm going to be show you guys and I'm going to be share you how can we actually using ChatGPT on our cybersecurity career, and that could be so fun to you. Trust me, ChatGPT can help us too much. All right, if you're ready for it for CTF, let me getting here all together. All of task is over there, so I think there's an IP address and we have to be hacking this IP address. So okay, connected to TryHackMe network. Please note that the machine does not respond ping ISMP and may take few minutes boot up. So it has to be, we have to be connected with VPN on the server. If you're connected on your VPN, now we can start it. So first thing we have to be doing recon, and then if you remember we got recon. This is the first task, is not first room, it's just first room on the rat teamings. And if you're working for rat teamings, you have to be doing this. The first thing is the mmap scan. This because mmap scan is a network mapper, and that means, or if you're network pen tester, the first of all you have to be doing mmap scan. So we have to be doing here, I think, is mmap scan on this IP address. So I'm just gonna go here and mmap and -sc means we are just looking for default scripts, not all port, and -sv and -sv means actually for version number or something like that, and the -pn is over there. So now we can paste our IP address and waiting for recon on this IP addresses and the IP address, and gathering some information about the port and services is over there. So deploy the machine. This make up to 3 minutes to start. Okay, completed. It's going to be an show split weave. Now it's giving us the errors here. There's an ice errors. Alright, that's cool. I love errors actually here. So launch scan against your target machine. Your command using SCN scan all ports on the machine. The scan command will be provided as a hint. So okay, you have to be checking like that. Alright, I got it. So just waiting for the, if you are using mmap scan, first of all you have to be just looking default scripts and go for enumeration. And then if you're default scripts, and if you're looking for the first scripts, then you can actually looking for the old ports, because there isn't too many. No, it's the actual too many. There is too many time to getting for mmap scan if you're scan the old ports. But I'm gonna do here scan all ports actually. So okay, I'm just gonna say completed, and once the scan completes, we'll see number. If you're interested in ports open this machine, as you might have guessed, the firewall has been disabled with the service completely shut down, leaving very little to protect this machine. One of more interesting ports is open Microsoft Remote Desktop. MSRDP, you know there's an MSRDP service and protocol is over there, and MSRDP protocol is running on 3289 port. Yeah, that's correct. You have to be check it on this. Actually, you have to be check it for this on this mmap scan. You know there is an MSRPC is open here, and for the 4.5 is Microsoft Windows 7 Professional Service Pack Microsoft DC. We have to be hack this machine, and this is the most important port is over there. This is an 3389 port is TCP rapid. So that means that we can actually now to connect it with RDP, X3 RDP or Ramana. You can use these tools and connect it this Windows machine immediately. So now this is running for HTTP port, and that one is giving to HTTP port again. So that means that if you can check it, the copy here and paste, go for 80,000 port. Then gives and the source your request could not be found. So I'm just gonna say spec q, there is a nothing. So it's giving us some actually credential of this IP address, but we have to be looking for ask a streaming media server. The site doesn't have a title, text, or HTML. Yeah, that's true. And it's giving us some credential MSRPC on the scripts. MSRPC protocol is running on the services. So there's an SMB is open here, but we can actually looking for SMB. I'm just gonna say SMB client. Now I'm just gonna go for it in the new tab. So we have to be doing here mmap -sc and then -p and give this IP address for scan all ports. I think it's not gonna be needed, but I'm just gonna looking for because it's coming out for us. And I'm gonna go here and I'm say SMB client -l // that means that we are using here the // because of we are on the looking for Windows machine. I'm just gonna say the pass here to IP address and password. Actually there is a no reconnecting with SMB1 for work group. So if I'm gonna say not /, just slashes over there. Nope. Connection is failed, error NTC resource name and not found. Unable to connect with SMB1, no work group available. Alright. I'm just gonna go here. And so nope. So I'm just gonna say clear all of things. There is no SMB protocol is running for this. But what service did mmap identify as running port on 80? First word to service. The first word to service, I think we have to be checking for an mmap scan, go for 80,000 port, and it's giving us Icecast streaming media server. I think it's Icecast. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. What does mmap identify has an hostname on the machine? All caps or for answer. So if mmap doesn't show your hostname, try to running -sc. Yeah, we got it for the full scripts. Yeah, I got it here. So we have to be checking for I think on 3389 port, and it's giving us TCP rapid protocol. No, on this protocol is running for target name. Its target name and NetBIOS domain name and NetBIOS computer name is actually equal to dark-pc up like that. So it's giving us correct answer is over there. So that's cool. Now we have to be checking here the GoBuster or Doorbuster or something like that. I have no idea, but it's not giving us something like that. So let me check if for is mmap scan is gonna be working. I'm just gonna say controller X for yep, there's now too many times they have to be get. I think we all gonna be over this CTF and it's gonna be starting. Alright, that's really too much. You have to be take time. Alright, now let's go for gain access. Is there any question we have to be getting? I think it's no, so go for. Alright, ice case. Exploit the target vulnerable service to gain a foothold. Now that we identify some interesting services running on our target machine, let's do a little bit of research into the weirder service identified ice case. The ice case or well is last version was running on our target. Is equally flat and his high level vulnerability is with a score is 7.5. What type vulnerability is it? So use the CV details for question and next. So we have to be checking here. Alright, but I think the first time, for example, I'm gonna give here Icecast is not gonna be working, right? No, it's giving us some vulnerability statics here. Nope. view CVE. No, I'm just gonna say ice cast for surging. Ice cast vulnerable. Yeah, ice cast vulnerability. CVE details and go for ice cast 2.0 with remote code execution. Nope. We had to be checking for 7.5, right? Okay, so the first one does exec code overflow, and the exec code overflow is over here. Is 7.5 is actually equal to executed code overflow. So that means what I'm giving here, execute code overflow is gonna be running that. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so what SCV number is this vulnerability? This will be informed as CVE like that. So this CVE was disclosed in 2004. Okay, in this case that you get stuck on your question, so we have to be go civil recommend for the completion in this question. So link manual version the exploit associated with the service for the final check. So if I'm gonna be go there one more time, I'm just gonna say close it, and for example, let me try this. Alright, no, it's incorrect, or we have to check it for like that. Now it's okay, it's giving us the hint here. This disclose on 2004, so we have to be check it for 2004. Yeah, that's one. I think it's that one. So now we have to be adding here CVE. Yes, that's correct. So we have to be looking for here. We have to be using here, right? So I think we have to be go ChatGPT 4 now and give this. No. Yep, CV. As an I was trying to reserve range of up until I don't have able to access library September now. Vulnerable. No, like that. Okay. CV. Okay. Executed code overflow. Oh my god. Anyway, now that we found our vulnerability, let's find our exploit. For this section of the room, we will use Metasploit model aside to exploit. Let's go ahead to this Metasploit with MSF console. Okay, go here and say MSF console like that. So with using Metasploit. Yes, it's giving us how come you're using Metasploit on this. Alright. Set up Metasploit. Okay. Rep 47. Alright, select module. Okay, set option. I'm giving her R host, L host, and something like that, and launch attack. Alright, for example, if you want to check in which searching, we have to be looking here, which search command. No, okay. Which word we have to be, no, actually giving here, I have to be using for search. Yeah, I'm just gonna give like that. So it's giving us which word we have to be choosing for searching here, and it's giving us some actually idea on this. So I'm just gonna go for MSF console here and say here search, for example, ice cased and maybe it's giving us, I'm just gonna say ice case here. Yep, there's an some actually giving this, but it could be giving us, yes, you can looking for ice case and the CV number, ice case remote code execution. You know, this is just so simple things, but guys, but I have to be show you how come we are using ChatGPT for cybersecurity, because it's so nice to us. So I'm just gonna be try this. That means it's gonna be correct. I think it's yes. Yep. We have to be use 0 to here, and then now we are on the Metasploit. Windows HTTP ice case header is over there. So let's go ahead to select this module for use. Type either and use icecase or use 0 and select or search result. Okay, now we got it, and then following selecting our module, we know how to check what option we have to set. Run the command show option what is on record setting which currently is blank. So I'm just gonna go here for show options, and it's giving us the here our hosts and our port exit function is thread, and L host is over there. So I'm just gonna go for here set L host for all IP address 10.8.72.217. So alright, that's cool, and the L port is gonna be 444. What is the only record setting which currently is black? It could be equal to our host. I think we have to be checking here the our host. So I'm just gonna go here and say here one more time set our hosts, and then kill this IP address. No. Oh my god, our host could be equal this. No, bro. Okay, 10.202.7. So now I think we can starting run, right? First, let's check our host option use or tuna ZP, and then which can be found on access page. Okay, we got in here. Let's set as last option or target IP. Know that we have to be everything ready to go. Let's start exploiting with exploiting command. Okay, now we can exploit it, right? So now starting reverse TCP. Yes, we got in the shell here, and that means, guys, we are now we hacked the machine here completely. Okay, we hacked the machine. Now I think is go for escalate, privilege escalation. We have to be using privilege escalation on it. So, woohoo! We gained a foothold into our victim machine. What's the name of the shell we have? No, this is a meterpreter. Yep. What was the running on the icecast process? The command uses our question next for Turkey directly RP Metasploit room. So just we have to be getting here get UID. You know, just giving us some actually to here the server username. What we are doing on for example the Linux machine, we got in here who am I, if you remember. So what is username? Username is equal to dark. Yep. So what built on Windows system? So how can we checking it? Just go for system info, right? So here system info. They are using the here. No, which build of? Oh, the which build of is over there. Okay, it's just the build is equal to 76 and 01. So it could be equal to here. Now that we know some the finer details of the system we are working with, let's start escalating our privileges. First, what the architecture of the process we are running. This is x64, right? I think yes, that's true. And then now that we know our architecture process, let's perform some further recon. While this is based on x64 machines, let's now run to be following command run post multi-local exploit suggester. This can appear to the instance exploit with made to several minutes complete. Running exploit suggester query results for potential access to what is a full path starting with exploit the first return at exploit. So what does it mean? Running the local exploit suggested will return the quiet as for potential to here. So the answer will be include event where. So I think we have to be checking for it. I'm just gonna say controller S to here. I search one. Nope. Background session 1, yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna say yes. Now if you're checking here the session -L, it's giving the listing for session. Now we got the shell here. Alright, that's cool. I think we have to be checking for search on this event Windows or so it's giving us some completed exploit Windows local bypass UAC event viewer, like something like that. It's gonna be submit. It's gonna be correct. Yeah. Now, alright, what's next? Now that we have an exploit, the mind of elevating or privilege less background or current settings session command background controller plus C taken out for what session number we have. Okay, this is on 1. This will likely will be on 1. In this case, we can list all our active session using the command sessions we run outside the interpreter shell. So okay, go ahead, select your previously phone exploiting for using full for exploiting here, and then local exploit record the station be selected, something we can verify the command show options, so now we can set station number. So we have to be using this. Yep, I'm just gonna go here and then paste it. Now go for show options, and then it's giving us the same thing here, but we have to be checking here set L hosts. Now giving your L host IP address, VPN IP address, but to here now. Nope. Yes, that's correct. So now we have to be adding here set station 2. Yep, like that. Now I'm just gonna give here set station is could be equal to 2 because or the first station is equal to 1 right here. So I'm just gonna give here the set station 2, and I'm just gonna say here the run. Exploit was completed, but no session was creating. What we are doing here be to hear the run. I'm just gonna say here the show options. Nope. Session is equal to 2. Alright, we got it. Now that we have set our station number, further options we will leave it options menu. We will decide or more is listed or IP is incorrect. What is name of options? So it is definitely I'll host. And then set the option now. You might have to check IP on TryHackMe network using command IP ADDR. Otherwise that's correct. And after we set this last option, we can now run ASPLWare escalation exploit. Run this knowing is CMedia on run on this make a 5 attempts. You may need to relaunch on the box exploit service. In this case, this fails. So I'm just gonna say here the run. Yep. Let me give this 1, and then time to run. Yeah, we have to be getting here the session and the privilege escalation with this. Oh my god, I understand now. So now we are looking for the yes. Yeah, okay, we got to escalate the privilege here. That's cool, yeah. Interpreter session 2 open. Alright, that's cool. Now if I'm saying here get UID, what is giving to us? There's dark PC there again. System info. Nope. So we are on the set station 1. I think is yes. I'm just going to controller Z, and conversations -L. All right. Stations 1. Yes. No. 2. Okay. Yes. Station 2. No. We can verify we expand permission using get privs what permission to take of ownership files. So I'm just gonna say here to get privileges and for example but permission listed allows us the ownership files. No, we cannot giving to here. There isn't a too much. We have to be trying it. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna go chat GPT. I got I got a meter printer shell and I escalated to privilege. No, like that. I escalate the privilege and run command. Run command get privileges. So which file? No, I am looking for now if you're using meter prediction get privs command, you're looking the list of privileges that your current user contacts has on the system. So if you're interested and able to take ownership files, you should look for ctext ownership privilege. It's gonna be same thing here. Oh yeah, that's here. So I'm just gonna be try this. It's gonna be submit. Yes, that's correct. Oh, bottom of listed. So that means that if you're looking for session 1, it's not giving us this ctake ownership privilege. So I'm just gonna be definitely looking for it. No. Yes. Go for 1. Get privilege. Yeah, guy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. There's a no security take ownership privilege. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. So let me go for session 2 one more time. So now is looting time. Alright. Thanks. That's true. Alright, go for task 5, the looting. So we are using here the Mimikatz. Alright, that's right. And prior to further action, we need to move the process that actually has a permission that we need to interact with the LCSS service. The service is responsible for authentication within Windows. The first let's list process using our PC, that means our PowerShell. Now we can see processing is being run the anti-authority system as we escalate the permission, even though the process doesn't. So we have to go PC now. So it's giving us some exe file or something like that to here. Alright, so I'm just gonna give it this completed. But if you're looking here, for example, as the PowerShell, the exe candor PC is running here. But we have to be looking here the privilege escalation for administrator, and that means our administrator is looking for just anti-authority system and anti-authority is something like that, and that means our anti-authority system you have to be checking for escalating privilege. So in order to interact the LCSS with LiveLink in the process with the same architecture as LCSS service x64 in this case of the machine, and process that the same permission as LCSS. The printer's pull service happens to meet your needs perfectly for this, and it will restart if you crash it. What is name of printer service? So mention with and question the term livings the process often when we take over running program or ultimately load another shell library into program a DLL which includes or malicious code. From this we can spawn new thread for host or shell. So print will spool documents. So we have to be checking for here spool. That means what I'm gonna be understood to here. Alright, there's a spool exe file is on it and it's running for anti-authority system. It's gonna be giving us the printle DLL code. Yeah, that's right. And migrate to this process now with command migrate -n and process name. So we have to be using migrate -n here. So I'm just gonna go here, migrate -n and spool.exe. Alright, completed. Let's check what user we are now with command get UID, what user is listed. So I'm just gonna go here get UID. Why we're doing here? Because we getting here the migrate for spool services.exe. If I'm server username is now anti-authority system guy. Alright, that's really cool. But before do this, it's actually we got it. If you remember, it could be equal to 4. Yeah, like there is if you're gonna be checking for session 2 is equal to dark PC. But now we got in here migrate this for spools.exe as giving us anti-authority system. We are now anti-authority system here. Alright, that's cool. Now that we made our way to full administrator permission, we will set our sights on lootings. Mimica is a rather infamous password dumping tool that is incredibly useful. Load in now using command load kiwi, and kiwi is updated version of Mimica. So we just have to go here and say load kiwi, right? Alright. Loading / kiwi, okay. Success. And go say completed. Loading kiwi into our mentor presentation will explain or help many. Take a look newly added the section remaining with command with help. And which command allows us the rival credential? Allows up to retrieve all credential here. No. Hashtag the command with contains some database. Another command you mindful useful for Mimikatz. We just have to be looking here Mimikatz. Mimica is a powerful path exploration tool that can explain pin code Kerberos tickets from memory. Mimikatz can also perform the pass the hash. So in order to use Mimikatz in MetaPretty, you will need to be load kiwi command first. However, bear in mind that activities can be illegal and unethical if performed without proper authorization. Always ensure the necessary permission before attempting retries. So I'm just looking for retry all credentials with Mimikatz. Which command should I use? Creates all. Can use creates all. Okay. We just have to be using here credential or I'm just gonna be it's gonna be correct. Yes. Now we can looking for credential for all retrieve this. No, it's not gonna be working. I know. Yes. Alright, we getting for example NTLM hash. That means we can using for NTLM for looking for not just ask looking for. Now we can access the with MS or DP what we were doing before, those mmap scan. We got it, and that's really cool. It's giving us the password. Alright, the password is password01. Alright, I'm just gonna be use it. I love it. Alright, so credential for another things, and there is nothing. Okay, the username, the domain, and password 01 and something like that. Run this command now. Now it's dark password. Mimikatz allows to steal the password out of memory even with a user dark logged in. There is an amps. Schedule task that runs icecat is user dark. It also helps the Windows Defender isn't running on the box. Take a look at against the PowerShell list, and in this box isn't to be shaped or with firewall and Defender disabled. So the password is equal to password 101 with this. So that's correct. And that means that we can use for post exploitation on this command. But I actually want to be looking for will dash Windows RM and dash I looking for this IP address, and then say the dash password is equal to definitely this, and we just have to be giving here dash username is dark. Just giving out the shell. I have no idea actually. I'm just have to be look for it. No, there is no shell. We got it. Okay, so let me go task 6. Before we start our post exploitation, let's revisit the help menu one list meter shell. We will answer the following question using that menu. So, okay. What command allows to dump all password hashes stored on the system? We want to crack administrative password, in this case in pretty strong. Does international avoid from password spraying attempts? So what does it mean? So I'm just going to be copy this. To dump all password hashes on the system, we can use hash dump and establish a method pretestation. Okay. Using here the get UID get system, and if you aren't already system, I'm just gonna say here get system. Already running as system, that's right. So looking for the hash of for password is giving it. So that means we can now looking for it. And let me check it here. No. So I think we have to be save it on or not. So there is an administrator password that hashes dark and ghost here. So okay, what passwords and hash dump? Definitely yes. While more useful when interacting with a machine being used, what command allows to watch a remote user desktop in real time? Actually, I know about it. I have idea about it, but I want to be show you this. ChatGPT is really cool to looking forward and other things here. So I love actually using for ChatGPT on my CTF. So it's giving us this screen share, and let me looking for screen share here, and then yep, and operating player at something like this, and just giving here to here. Firefox is already running. So what screen share, that's right. So how about if you wanted to record from microphone attached system? So this is get under dash mic, and I'm just gonna be asking this ChatGPT also because I wanna be actually to hear the sure about it. So there's a record mic. I got it before, guy. So all right. Now it's time to be here and the record. microphone. It's giving us the microphone. Yes. Operation failure, the system cannot find the file specified. So it's giving us the here record microphone. The complicated phrasing efforts, we can modify timestamps of file in the system. What command allows to use this? Don't ever do the princess on unless your access allowed to do us. So in the fact, so let me asking there. Yep. Timestamp. What? Mimica allow use create a what I call golden ticket, allowing user to authenticate anywhere with ease. What command allow this to do this? Golden tickets attacks or function within Mimikatz which abuses combine the Kerberos. The authentication system windows domains the ticket granting ticket. In short of golden tickets attacks allow to use maintain persistence authentication as any for using like that. So it's gonna be golden ticket creating. We can use it for creating for golden ticket here. Just creating user with golden ticket, that's right. And let me use it. One last thing to know, as we have the password for user dark, we can now authenticate the machine and access via remote MSRDP. As a workstation, we'd like to kick whatever user signed onto it and we connected to it. However, it always interesting remote machines, we have them as the users too. In this housing already is enabled, we can enable with following command metasploit post windows manage enable RDP. So I'm just gonna go here to on my, so alright, controller S and then use this module. So I'm just gonna go here, show options, and I'm enable it is true. And now we have to go here, the password is set password we got in before. Yep, that's our password for dark, and then give here and set session 1 and set here the username is dark, and I run it. Remote desktop servers was not modified. Privilege account was not be created. So okay, now I use it for enable it RDP. Or dark. Okay, we got it. Alright, we are actually here. Maybe we have to be set station for 2 and then run this now. Yes. Okay, we are now. Okay, now we are enabled for the dark. That means that we have to be work here with anti-authority system. And now we can actually using this to getting the RDP shell for dark, and that means how can I privilege escalation for administrator and enable it for RDP to here, and that means it's really cool. Now you can use Ramina or X-free RDP to getting RDP here. So we getting here this ICE module is something like that. So that's really cool. Okay, now this is and alright, let me use it with Ramina. and RDP is actually to equal that, and yes, the username is dark PC, the password is gonna be dark or dark PC. No, it's just dark. Okay, dark, and password is password 01, and the server is definitely equal this. Now these are okay. Yes, now we are getting enabled the RDPT here, so that's really cool. And we got it. The ICTF guys is so, yes, this is popular, so popular CTF on TryHackMe, but I love it. And this is of the end of the video. We getting ICTFs together, and I'm getting enable RDP. This is my favorite patient of this CTF guy. Okay.